question as a knowledgeable, not really knowledgeable, but I'm informed about multifamily, about syndication, how it's done. I'm following you for exactly 1 year. In fact, today is May 14th, 1 year since the day I started following you, and I shadowed you in Texas.
In Texas, right. So and now we are in Georgia.
So I'm doing the same thing, what I did in Texas last year. So I'm privileged you invited me, and the other guys, we have a whole car of students, Vinney students, that flew from different states to different parts of countries and following you.
Thank
and
you.
You're transparent, showing how it's done, how it's everything. That's so honorable, and thank you, Vinney, for sharing.
Thank you, Elijah.
This is gold. And I'm glad we grabbed your 4K really high quality camera to capture and share with you students. So imagine you're a student, you listen to Grant Cardone, to Ratcliffe, Michael Blank, Vinney Chopra, you listen to all podcasts possible, and you'll know this for about a year plus minus, and you're wondering, why haven't I started? Why don't I have anything? Speaking of multifamilies. So, Vinney, what's your answer?
You know, I would say that we should be taking action. I mean, as quickly as we can to move us into multifamily investing. And more so, just not the investing part. I believe that we should also be looking at syndication, pooling of the money together legally. Because when you pool money together with the investors in your circle of influence, like I say, then you are able to scale up high. You can buy bigger apartment buildings, bigger cash flows, bigger net worths, and things like that. So it's amazing, you know, what you can do with it. That's exactly what I've done. About 10, 11 years back, I caught the vision about pooling money together legally through SEC rulings and all that. And that's what I've been doing. And it's not magic. It's not a rocket science. It's just grinding it, you know, as you're doing flipping or single family investing or wholesaling. Those are great. But to scale it up to a new level, syndication is the way to go.
Are there any practical, everyday things we can start implementing to get to the syndication level?
Oh, totally. I would say, Elijah, like, you know, the biggest thing is you got to be building a list of investors, because if we have lots and lots of money around us, we need to teach and show people educationally how they can invest in multifamily or commercial real estate and why it brings the cash flows and the equity returns, and people can then go ahead and, you know, invest with you when you have a deal put together. So having a list of investors, lots of investors, and meeting with them and asking them their goals, their aspirations, where they invest and everything like that, that is huge. The second thing is, again, then, you know, making the relationships with the brokers, finding an emerging market or two emerging markets or three, because the market is a little bit tighter, as you know now. A lot of people are going after the product, but we could find deals still. I mean, this deal over here, we are just going to Villas at Riverside, right here in Georgia. I just purchased it for $37,800 a door.
That's incredible. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, 2016 or 17?
Yeah, this is 2018 right now.
Yeah, and you bought
this. And we purchased it in 2017.
So this
2017.
That's when the hype already hit United States.
Exactly. You
37,000. Look at these beauties.
Look at these big
38,000.
It's 267 units. 267 units in a growing area of Atlanta. And the best part is we got it for $37,800, including the land, which is about 35 acres of land, beautiful hills, all the sheen, and then look at the buildings also, really nice. And we are putting a lot more money into it to reposition it and so forth like that. So thank you for joining us, and please find me at vinneychopra.com or Multifamily Syndication Academy. Thank you, Elijah.
And social media, Instagram and Facebook, to see everyday posts and stuff like that. And tomorrow, and also look for a video where we discuss this burnt building.
Yeah, we're going to be repositioning Yes.
repositioning, how to rehab it, how to build new one, how to get it going.
Exactly. We had a misfortune when we bought it. You know, one of the barbecue in the back caught fire. So now we have settled with the insurance company and we'll be building it. That's what we are doing, meeting with the different contractors and so forth like that.
So just to recap what you said, start warming up your investors.
Yes, investors.
And second thing is look for opportunities.
Find the emerging
in your-
market, and then you go for building the relationship with the brokers. That's the two most important things. You know?
Awesome. Thank you very much. This was Vinney Chopra, Elijah Artman. See you soon.
Thank you.